skate with.
Where I come from, I'm the only girl, so I'm stoked that I'm seeing girls. I'm just like, whoa, they're all good, and I'm really happy.
For Katie Brown, this is her second ever professional event. Qualified for the X Games in Providence.
And she came out skating like a veteran right off the bat, putting together really good lines on the course.
Katie Brown, 32.8 big first round score. And Michelle Scott, the Canadian, on tour last year, had a pretty big first round as well.
In her first run, she just linked her tricks. Nice and clean, nothing too difficult, but she stayed on her feet.
And even better than Katie Brown as far as score, 36.4 to lead the women as we head into round 2 action on the street course. Now, the way we work street with women, a little bit different than men. 4 competitors, 2 runs, 65 seconds each. The low score is dropped, and then the best score counts as the final result. The Canadian, Michelle Scott, will get us underway for round 2. She is our current leader, 24 years old. Hasn't had a fall yet today.
And a nice big 360 to start things off. She's skating very smart, using a good line, and just going from one side of the course to the other.
We talked to her in between rounds. She's surprised she's leading and is invited to the X.
I'm stunned. I'm absolutely stunned. I have no idea what I'm going to do about San Diego. There's so many issues I still got to work out, but I'm just completely stunned right now.
Pack your bags would be the first issue I'd work out, and grab yourself an airplane ticket.
I think that's where the issue lies. Many of the women do not have sponsors. They come to these competitions on their own dime. Michelle putting together a nice run.
First fall we've seen. And a smile, that's good news. Again, Michelle leads our competitors as far as women. Making her way back up to the starting area. A little bit of time left. Will we see another trick? Certainly looks like it. Oh! Shot at the grind down the rail, halfway.
Here's the 360, reaching down to go for the grab. And then the soul grind transfer from one ramp to the other.
The screams of a winner. Michelle Scott, after round 2, has sewn up the championship on the street course. She's our winner here, and a list of some of the names who will be joining us in San Diego for the X Games. When we come back, the best names in the business with Women's Vert. We say hello again from Walt Disney's Wide World of Sports. Doug Dunbar, Mark Shays, and Fabiola da Silva. It is the Women's Vert final round of competition. Fabiola at the 96X. The Newport Yachting Center put on a stellar show.
She came out and dominated, and she's dominated ever since, partially because of the ramp she's been riding.
The Vert ramp is good. In Brazil, doesn't have that ramps, like so smooth, and I love coming here and skate here.
Kirsten von Rodenfeld qualified top 5 here in Orlando, so she's going to the X, but she had to be here because of this. In Providence, Rhode Island, fall after fall on that right wrist. Also qualifying for the X, Ayumi Kawasaki, 12 years old, and Maki Komori. All finalists, all qualified for the X Games in San Diego. Aggressive inline women's vert, 4 competitors, 2 runs each. Lowest score is dropped, and the best run counts as the final result. As we get underway with the finals, round 1. This is Fabiola da Silva, a 17-year-old from Sao Paulo.
Fabiola's gotten so much better. She now skates for Team Rollerblade, which means she skates with Chris Edwards, Matt Salerno, Chris Garrett, and the whole crew on a daily basis.
Leaves no question mark as to why she's probably considered right now the best inline women's skater in the world.
Very nice grinds, using the whole ramp. Nice alley-oop into a grind.
Be interesting to see. Fabiola has patterned herself with some big air tricks, but she's also learned the backflip. Not yet. There it is. Nicely done.
And a 360 flip. Fabiola really pushing the sport. And going for a McTwist, it looks a lot different when it's done low. Getting a lot of air on the 360, poking her leg out in the middle of it, and then the backflip.
For the best in the world, 54.2 after the first run on the vert. Ayumi Kawasaki, 12 years old. Coach and chaperone joining her here in Orlando, Walt Disney World.
She came out skating very well, surprising everybody with her smooth style. And I'll tell you, despite her age, she's going to be one to look for at the X Games.
The 12-year-old quadruples her age. That's the score, 48 after round one. And we continue with Fabiola da Silva leading with 54.2, a rather commanding lead over the rest of the field. In round two, da Silva, again, a dominant force over the women.
Just like her first run, solid from beginning to end.
But she also saw Kawasaki skate and realizes she has work to do.
Yeah, this girl from Japan is so good. I never see her skate, and what? I don't know, it scared me a little bit. I need to practice more.
She'll practice, but all will be focused on the X Games, no doubt. Fabiola da Silva, the winner here in Orlando, and these are some of the names from the women's vert who'll be joining us in San Diego, California. We know that Disney makes movie magic, but when we come back, the men will make magic on the street.